everyone, I'm Telsham of grade 6 is knowing about the structure of the flower. So first we will learn about the part of the flower that joins the flower to the stem. So you can tell me which one it is? If your answer is the pedicel, so you are correct. So this stem, this connects to the stem. This is known as the pedicel. And now that the upper part, this thick one part, is known as the thalamus. And you are thinking, what is that sepal written there? So the sepal is the outermost wall, consists of green leaves like structure called sepal. These protect the flowers when it's still a bud. So these are the sepal of this flower. So these one. When it was not a bird, this protect the flower from outside, and this is also sepal only. So now the most important part of that, it is a female part and is a generally brightly colored and sent to attack insects and humans to help reproduction. So what it is? If your answer is the petal, so you are correct. It has a fragrance and a color. So you were thinking why they are of different colors like orange, pink and white. This is of the of different pigmentation like chlorine pigmentation, different chlorine pigmentation. So now we remove the petal, and when we remove the petals and the thread like structure, the thin part is known as filament, and the head like bags, these head like bags are known as the anther, and they both are male parts, so they are known as stamen. The anther is contain of pollen grain, which are fine dust like particles. These take part of reproduction. In the center of the flower rests. So in the center, this center you can see, this center is known as the pistil or carpel. This pistil and carpel is having the stigma. Now you were thinking, what is a stigma? Now these beads you can see upper. So you were thinking they are the anthers, but not. They are the stigma. And the down one, it's the style that connects from the flower. So the stigma, the style, ovary and ovals. And now you are thinking, what are ovals and ovary? So the outer one part is this outer one part is ovary, and this inner one part is ovary that has some dots like structure. I have cut it by removing its that. So the stigma, style, ovary and ovals make the pistils, and they are the female parts of the flower. This is a blade. It is a base. Now it's a question. It is a base slightly swollen, and it is called the It's from this only. It is a ovary. So it is base like slightly swollen and it is called the ovary. You can see it's covered the ovals inside. This is the ovary outside covering. And the short tube like upper part, the short tube like upper part is the style. This is the style. And above the style, it is the stigma that I told you. The stigma receives the pollen grain from the anther. So it receives, like you think, this is the point of stigma and this is the whole style and this is the filament and anther. So the stigma receives the pollen grains from the anther. Inside the ovary, the small beads like structure called ovals. So these are ovals, they are not properly. You can see. Some dotted parts are there. Some dots are there. So these that are called the ovals. So, however, some flowers have no sepals. Some flowers have no sepals. So you know what are sepals now. So tell me once again. So sepals are these what that protect. But some flower doesn't any sepals to protect them. So, like I have one flower. It was a sepal. It doesn't no sepal, but the flower that close that it can't be opened from our fingers. In other, sepal and petals are exactly alike. Some may have no stamen and other may have no carpels. Yeah, carpels that the stigma styles ovarian oval. Some they doesn't have. So now you know about the structure of the flower. Thank you.